Siamo akwaba afamra GhanaCover. Aha. GhanaCover. Oba so share, subscribe, like, comment na bibia ntumi content. Share ma afoforo ma munya video ni bi. Nhwe. Na ende na MPP mo demonstration our Accra. Demonstration amo atun say save the judiciary. Save the judiciary demonstration. Amu butai ni yana say amu pese Mahama President Yura suspension or the ama Chief Justice no amu the petition akoma no say on state no maame no onke na adwuma na mfumsuo bia ni maame no ho enti ende MPP for MP for be aye press conference bebre among media na akase bebre ebia hunya bi nhwe nti ma compile short ones a meje bro ama osu won bi ahwe oba so a mma we fi da oba share na wa subscribe na wa like ye hwe sa video yi ye ba ye ba kan wasen ya asena hwe ma compile be 5 nti wo de ye hwe na embre sisia.
How come na me feel say amampayi Mahama I say all the asampa never but where asampa na
asamponi pa
asamponi say do light na
asamponi pa
asamponi say tomatoes ba here 5 cents na
asamponi pa
asamponi say omo so om dey koso ya ba ma na
asamponi pa
asamponi say udio say uni ahobambo
asamponi pa
the good news we are talking about.
No.
When it comes to the NDC, I am telling you everything they are doing today omopa omuni kwose omuni fufuo omuni banku omuni tiosafe 2028 the good people of Ghana they are returning the MPP.
Yes,
and no matter what they do, in fact everything that these guys are doing today they are conducting those exercises in Frosino Hill purification.
You do about
they can't have Encosichy. This is where they
Encosichy.
Yami on Yami on Tonko no Yadai. Yami on Tonko no Yadai. Yami on Tonko no Yadai. The good people of this country have begun to realize the mistake they made. From the north to the south, to the central part of Ghana, to the utmost part of this country, our sovereignty is being undermined as a country. Our protection, our preservation, our happiness, our utility, our satisfaction. The NDC guys do not understand democracy. They do not understand the constitutional rule. They don't care about your future. And the enemy country begin to walk to everyone that you know and tell you, sir, you need a home. Inshallah, by the grace of God. Inshallah, by the grace of God. Allah Akbar, we are coming back. Kachawunya say we are coming back.
We are coming back.
We are doing what?
We are coming back.
Nyankopon on show. We are God bless all of you.
A judge is transferred, and when somebody is on bail, now the Attorney General is able to say that there are some exceptional circumstances that the person must be remanded, and a judge, a high court judge, decides to say, I'm remanding a state intelligence official, somebody who has committed 20 years of his adult life to serve the state as an intelligence officer, is thrown back to on remand. And a judge sat and said he's granting the wishes of the Attorney General. Really? What is happening? Let's be careful. As a nation, all we have is our democracy. Should things get out of hand, we may not be able to control it. So I'm signaling us as a political class, we need to proceed with caution. All of us. We shouldn't take the power for granted. There is unemployment on the streets. The youth of Ghana need employment. The NDC government itself has already failed in its main promise to the Ghanaian people, 24-hour economy. It was not contained in the SONA. It was not contained in the budget statement, and they are busy with resources to attack the Chief Justice, sacking senior military officers, youth who have been employed in the public service and in SOEs are being asked to go home. We now have two Ghana. The Ghana for the NDC that is in government, and then a Ghana for others who are seen as enemies. This is not a revolution, it's a democracy. So my respected colleague, I am humbly, on behalf of your fellow citizens, presenting this petition to you as a judicial secretary for you to deliberate upon it, read the content, table it before the judicial council. Every staff, every member of the judiciary must read this and let your conscience prick you, so that you would also be the next to protest and do a sit-down strike, because it has happened before when Georgina Wood came under attack. Jusak rose to her defense. The Judges and Magistrates Association rose to her defense, and that stopped the Ataman's government. The time again has come for you, the judiciary, to rise. Don't be comfortable because it is Tokonu. Don't be comfortable because you have your own grievances, because you also have a party interest, because the attack is benefiting you. No. Be with that attitude of touch one, touch all. Rather, pray that a fair system is created for all to benefit. Thank you so much indeed. I pray that this petition will achieve its purpose. Thank you so much. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Arise, Ghana, you for your God.
And friend, this is to you. The language is very respectful and decent and expresses our views, because we know we are addressing the president. We hope that it shall receive the needed support for the Chief Justice to go back to her office and do her work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Chief of Staff here in the office of the President, and on behalf of the President, I'm delighted to receive the petition from the coalition and it will be duly presented to the Chief of Staff for the attention of the President. Let me say that we are happy that your process started this morning and has ended very peacefully. That in itself is a very strong message about the democracy that President Mahama wants to instill in our dear country. If it were the case like this over the past 8 years, I'm sure that the retaliatory politics that you talk about wouldn't have been the case. You referencing retaliatory politics is an admission that the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia were not the best for this country. You can be assured, however, that President Mahama, as every Ghanaian knows, is not that politician. President Mahama does not believe in retaliatory politics. He's described as, too much of a father for all kind of president, and everybody knows that. Whatever actions that are being taken now, whatever decisions that are being taken now, as everybody knows, is in line with the provisions of our 1992 Constitution. Indeed, before President Akufo-Addo left the presidency, he himself had started a certain process where issues were brought to him about the Chief Justice, and he referred them to the Council of State. And that is what President Mahama has done. It is not about retaliating on something that was done by the previous administration against President Mahama or the NDC. So the process that is ongoing is constitutional, and I do believe that if the committee that has been set, completes its work, whatever decisions that they make, just as the Council of State's advice to the President was binding on him, it will be binding on him. I can assure you and the people of Ghana that we appreciate the fact that just as government, ensured that you went about your demonstration peacefully, There was one also last weekend, peacefully without any attempt at preventing you from expressing yourselves. We will continue to allow for that peaceful expression of ourselves in this country under President Mahama. Nobody is going to inhibit or stop anybody from going that. That should tell you that President Mahama, in less than 120 days, has demonstrated how he is going to save the democracy of Ghana. He is going to grow. He's going to grow the democracy of this country, and we are going to be together. We will work together. We will work together.